Hi class, my name is Brianna Buckley and I chose to do my course project on classroom management. EdGlossary.org states that classroom management refers to the wide variety of skills and techniques that teachers use to keep students organized, orderly, focused, attentive, on task, and academically productive during class. For this project, I chose to read a blog called Classroom Management: 4 Keys to Starting the Year Off Right. This blog was written by Jennifer Gonzalez. Her first key is to create a plan of action for rules and regulations that you want to set forth in the classroom. So you want your rules and guidelines to be displayed for all the students to see. You also want a teacher plan so that each student is on the same page and there are no hidden surprises. You also want to ensure that your students know the consequences if some of the rules are broken. Finally, you want to have the ability to accommodate students who can't follow some rules. So for example, if a child can't sit in a seat due to ADHD, you want to have some accommodations for him to maybe walk around the classroom, maybe to have a fidget spinner, to release some energy if needed, but you always want to make sure that your students are following the rules and can accommodate those of which who cannot. Another blog that I read by Kyle Akin talks about the difference between punishment and positive discipline. Punishment is an action or penalty that is imposed on a student for misbehaving or breaking a rule. This could mean inducing emotional or physical pain onto the student, and this also crosses a lot of student-teacher boundaries that shouldn't be crossed. Positive discipline is the practice of training or teaching a student to obey the code of behavior or rules. Positive discipline also includes the use of positive reinforcements, praise, and always searching to find the root of the problem. Positive reinforcements are rewards to give to students to encourage positive behaviors. Some examples of positive reinforcements are putting stickers on homework assignments or tests that are correct, giving homework passes for completing 10 homeworks in a row, or the golden ticket system. Now, the golden ticket system is a really neat system that my 4th grade teacher taught to us. So in our class, if we raised our hand correctly or gave in our homework on time or did really well in a quiz, we got a golden ticket. Now when you receive this golden ticket, you would write your name on it and the date, and you would put it in the secret box. So then at the end of the week, the teacher would pick out 3 names from the secret box if we were all a good class for the entire week, and then whoever's name got picked from the box got to pick a prize from the toy bin. This system taught us that practicing good behaviors in the classroom resulted in rewards and made us want to do better in class all the time. Now, as I stated earlier, it is important that your students also know the consequences when they break a rule. I believe that there should be a 3-strike rule in the classroom when breaking rules. So first, if you break a rule, you get a warning. If a student is hitting a child, you would say, hey, our hands are for holding hands, are for giving high fives, are for writing our homework. We do not use them for hitting our friends. The second time that the rule is broken, there should be a timeout or an alternative activity. An example of an alternative activity could be to sit the child down and ask them to draw or write out their feelings that they're feeling, or to maybe take a lap around the school with another teacher to release some energy and to calm the student. The third time the rule is broken, I think there should be a letter written home. I believe that teacher and parent communication is very important, and if a child is not adhering to the rules at school, maybe their parents can help them understand more at home. Finally, I'd like to give an example of what my theoretical classroom rules would be. So first off, we want to listen to others when they are speaking. Second, we want to follow directions. Third, raise your hand and wait to be called on before asking questions or leaving your seat. Fourth, keep your hands and feet to yourself. 5, respect your classmates and teacher. 6, smile. And finally, our golden rule, treat others the way you want to be treated. I believe it's important to have a simple and easy to follow list of rules so that all of your students can be on the same page and the classroom runs very smoothly. I also wanted to include this quote from Liz's Early Learning Spot, which states that classroom management is not tips and tricks. It's how we relate, speak, encourage, guide, and care. Thanks so much for a great semester.